Brandon Cherry, living in Vacaville. Today is May the 4th, which is Star Wars Day, so you know I had to pick the most Star Wars-esque home on the market in Vacaville. This is probably the most unique home on the market in Vacaville, and maybe ever. You're gonna see why, you're gonna wanna stay till the end. Super unique surprises around every corner. This is 225 Fern Way in Vacaville. It's listed at $999,900, so just $100 under $1 million. Great deal. Hey, if this was in Marin County, which it looks like it belongs there, and you'll see why, this would be multi-million dollar property. This is listed by Stephanie Carmoni of the Tenetti Realty Group. We're gonna take a look. It's gonna be a long one, like I said, but it's gonna be a good one. So let's start by taking the full tour around the front so you can get an idea of the street scene. So coming down the driveway, so just kind of looking back at the property. Super long driveway. This one wraps around down to the street level here. Get you an idea of the street scene. So this is kind of attached to Wyckoff, which is a very exclusive area in Vacaville. That's up that way, that's Wyckoff. This is the property here. Long, really alluring, long, attractive driveway. We've got oak trees, ferns, redwoods. These were all hand-picked by the owners when they bought the property, or built it rather. So this is down on Fern. This is Foothill and Fern Way here. So this is a ½ acre, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 3,200 square feet. So just to show you an idea of the corner of the property, you can't even see the house from here right now. So look at the privacy there. And then get a really good idea. We're gonna walk up the extended driveway over here that wraps around. So we've got some palms there, oak tree. And then you can see a little bit of the house, but it's very private. So we're gonna come up, we have a maple tree. All kinds of beautiful plants. Like I said, those were hand-picked by the owner. And we're gonna come in. I grew up in a redwood sided house. It lasts a long time. It has some love marks on it, but this can be brought back to its old glory for sure. In really good shape. Windows look in really good shape. So we're coming up the stairs. One of a couple entry points. You have entry points down here and then through the garage stairs there, but this is your main entry. So I would say it's about as steep as going into a 2nd-story apartment building. And here we go. We have that vintage stone tile. 2 steps down to look at this dining room, surrounded by picture windows. Look at that. I would want to eat every meal here. And it has bench seating. So remember those conversation pits? I mean, you could clear this out even and just, look, sit down here, have a nice conversation pit party here. Guys, I'm in love here. This is just amazing. And you can see the neighbors there. It's very private, so no one's peering in at the property. If you want privacy, this is for you. China hutch, you can see it has room for all of that. Chandelier, and then this is beam style here, and then we'll see that once we get into the kitchen as well. So talk about a command center on our Star Wars ship. This is it. Skylights, beautiful beamwork up there. Multiple areas for cooking. So we have a cooktop here, electric, gas cooktop over here. Storage for all your amazing cookbooks. Storage in here. Nice deep storage. More drawers. This oven's pretty much brand new. You can see the digital interface there. Storage above. More countertop here, coffee bar style. Dishware, microwave. That all looks really new. This all pulls out. So if you cook a lot like we do in our house, you're gonna want those pull outs like that for all your dishware. Very handy. More storage there. So just wanted to give you an idea of there's being a ton of storage here, then drawers here, dishwasher here, and there was a dishwasher on the other side. So 2 dishwashers is my kind of living. Tons of storage. Eat-in kitchen here with views, of course. This house was built with nature in mind. There's no doubt about that. Just views, views, and more views. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to say that a lot on this tour. We have our prep sink here. And this is a full depth refrigerator. So just counter space. If you're, again, entertaining, if this would be your bar kind of setup here, right? So I'm ready for another, please. And then, oh, what is it? Is that a spiral staircase? Why, yes, it is. Oh, not yet. We're gonna go down there in just a little bit. So nice living area here. That's probably the largest burlwood table I've ever seen. That is absolutely amazing. So views out into Foothill there. And we have our mid-century modern fireplace. Iconic, absolutely iconic. And then let's go outside and kind of see the view off the porch here. You do get a little bit of road noise up here. Gotta be truthful for you on that one, right? We are in that time of day as everybody's getting out of school, so keep that in mind. But early morning, in the evening, this really slows down. And that is the trade-off with these kind of views. And then you're gonna see, we're gonna explore all these trails that go around the property. This is they really maximize this half acre. All right, let's go see the bedrooms. Then we'll take you down to the spiral staircase and all the fun down there. So we're coming back through, more storage. Storage here. They have really utilized all the storage spaces in this house. So this is interesting. I think they ran their audio through here. Talk about a command center. Engage. Put all your appliances there. I don't know if you caught it, but I had my Star Wars shirt on right here. Gotta represent today. And we did have the coat closet here. Let me close it on you. Okay, we're going back into the bedrooms. Another storage space. What are you gonna put there? Put it in the comments. Let me know what you're gonna put in there. All right, and this is one of the first of the bedrooms. So these bedrooms here are gonna be on a switched outlet, meaning no overhead light, but it's gonna be on a lamp. Okay, and then that is the staircase that comes from downstairs. That is the other way to get down there. So as a reference point of when we pop up later. Okay, this is the second bedroom. Good natural light in here without the light on. Windows have been upgraded. Let's see what the closet space looks like. Kind of your standard. And it looks like you have some shoe shelves there. And we're gonna go over to the primary. So this one you can see it sits over the driveway. I'll give you a reference point of where this room's at. And then we're actually gonna go with the hall bath. This was remodeled not too long ago. Yep, nicely done. And more views. Good job on this shower tub. And then into the primary. Do have a nice walk-in closet right here. All kinds of shelving, so well done. And then we have an open concept bathroom here. This is not everybody's cup of tea, but it makes the room look a lot bigger when you do it like this. If you want updated new designs, you're gonna have to redo it, but this is part of the charm on this one. Nice throne room. And then the double sinks. I mean, do we not want to wake up every morning to these views of the Blue Ridge Mountains? They are a little foggy, so it's either gonna have to be really deep cleaned or there might be a bad seal in there, but that is fixable. And if you want to know where they hang their TV, that's it. But you have nobody peering in on you. You are really buying privacy when you buy this home. All right, now we've seen where the magic happens. We are gonna go down to the downstairs. Get another look at that dining room. That is the statement piece when having guests over. All right, here we go. All right, you thought I was gonna trip, huh? I did not. All right, see, another entry point or exit point out to the front there. Every good bottom level needs a world map. That, you got it right, that is a sauna. I'm not sure if it works, but it sure looks cool. Smells like it, smells like IKEA. And one of those electric style. Nice and dark in there. The light doesn't work, sorry about that. And this is kind of a secret door. When I opened this, I thought I found a true secret room. And it kind of is. You can make it a panic room, but it's really just storage. That's the sauna room right there. So this is, I mean, if this house could talk, so much charm. We have the piano there. I thought that was all Harry Potter wands, but I don't know what that is. Could be a song reel. Huh. Oh, maybe it's the player piano. I see. That's for wine. A little wine storage area. There's more storage here. I'm telling you, closets everywhere. We are stepping down. We are now at ground level. And we have this really cool office. Kind of command center. Briefing room, I guess it would be. And you've even got original blueprints right there, so that is pretty cool. And this is the laundry room. So, hot water drain. You'd have your dryer here. This is electric, no gas. That's your vent. You have your half bath down here. So when you're entertaining your guests over in the game room, this would be the half bath. And there is actually an ironing board right here. So when you're doing your laundry, you pull your ironing board down and do your ironing. That is some character. And then we are in the garage. Original Redwood door. And this is a wide 2-car garage. As you can see, a lot of storage back in here. Workspace, water heater back there. And then we are going upstairs now. Okay, so if you're coming in from the garage with your groceries, you can come up this way. You can go out back around front, upstairs. Those are kind of your main areas, or go up the spiral staircase. So we're gonna go back out the front, and we're gonna take you on a tour around the entire property. So like I said, just kind of show you, it looks a lot steeper on camera. It's not too bad coming down the handrail. So look at the neighbors. No one's peering in on you. Very private. All right, let's choose our adventure. You want to go this way first or that way first? Let's go this way first. This is where the garbage cans be stored. Drainage was sufficient when I come around. I noticed you got drains everywhere coming out here. Very private. Pomegranate. And just looking at the trim up there, needs some love. Like I said, the siding could be redone. But with this redwood, it's in good shape. Just needs to be brought back to its former glory. Fig tree. And so with these paths here, leads up to the deck. You also have trails that go around that we'll see in just a moment. So this is off the primary bedroom. We have this deck. So no flat lawn space back here. You do have that lawn space in the front. but this is built to just be under the trees and enjoy nature right here. You see those trails, fruit trees down that way. All right. And this is Vacaville's most unique property by far. Just by the charm, the setting, the way it's built to live with the nature. Like you can see the view into the primary there. Give you an idea. And that's the kitchen. Through there. So just listen to the birds. Maple tree, Japanese maple tree, birds of paradise. And then we have, so we have 2 heating and air units. There's another one right there. So we're gonna step down to continue around this way. Don't trip. All right, let's walk down this way just so you can have an idea of what I'm talking about. That's where we came from over here. And then we can come down below. There's Foothill right there. Oleander, ivy, citrus trees. I'm in love, guys. Have I said that yet? It's really cool. Okay, we're gonna go down to the other side and make our way around. This is that porch we stepped out on of the living area. So much room over here for additional garden beds, herb garden, some storage, all of our sprinklers. And then we're coming around. There's the game room in there. Palms. And we're back around to the front. Here's the briefing room. So as you can see, there is a lot here, a lot here. If you want to come tour this property, if you want to know more about Vacaville, unique properties like this, you can hit the link in my bio. That gets you to our Calendly. You can reach out to me through Instagram. My number is 707-685-0606. And you can come check this one out or any other house in Vacaville. I'm your local guide. Well, thanks for coming along on this Star Wars-esque home here in Vacaville. May the 4th be with you. See you guys in the next one.